This video will go over the assembly of the PRS-30 repair stand, covering installation of the PRS-30 leg assembly and installing the PRS-30 on a number 130 base. Please review the printed instructions that came with the stand before assembling and adhere to all safety instructions and warnings. The letter in the corner of the screen corresponds with the appropriate step in the printed instructions. Tools needed to assemble the PRS-30 are hex wrenches in 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm sizes, a 10mm open-ended wrench, and we recommend a torque wrench capable of reading at least 13 Nm. Crack open your PRS-30 box and lay out the upright, top tube, clamp, legs, and small parts needed for assembly. Begin by placing the upright assembly on the ground. Attach the hand crank to the drive shaft of the upright and turn clockwise until the lower bearing is 2 to 3 inches from the mounting plate. Move the upright assembly to a workbench with the mounting plate hanging over the edge and the top tube mounting holes facing down as shown. Align the right leg, labeled with a 10, with the mounting holes in the base plate, labeled with a number 2. And loosely install the bolts, washers, and nuts. Do not tighten until the wheel plate has been installed. Repeat this process with the left leg, which is labeled with an 11. Ensure that the legs are properly interlocked, as shown. Align the wheel plate assembly with the wheels facing the bottom of the stand and install the bolts, washers, and nuts. Be sure the axles of the wheels are facing down when the stand is on the ground. Tighten all mounting nuts and bolts for the wheel plate and legs using a 4mm hex wrench and 10mm open-ended wrench. Torque to 13 Nm. Install the leg end caps onto the ends of the legs. Note that the end caps are offset to help with leveling on uneven floors. Start with the printed A on the end caps facing down. If installing a number 130 base, the stamped arrow will point towards the center of the base. Rotate the base support upright until the holes marked with 3 align correctly with the holes in the number 130 base. Attach the base support upright to the number 130 base using 4 bolts, washers, and nuts. Torque to 13 Nm. Place the stand on the floor. Locate the top tube and remove the lock block as shown. You can install onto either the upper or lower set of mounting holes depending on the clamp height you desire. Using 2 M10 by 1.5mm screws, labeled number 4, and a 6mm hex wrench, install the top tube on the upright assembly. Install the lock block into the top tube, with the notched face of the blocks facing inward. Locate the extension bolt and install it into the back of the clamp. tighten the bolt to 13 Newton meters. Fully insert the clamp into the top tube and tighten the lock block assembly. The stand is now ready to use. Raising and lowering the PRS-30 can be accomplished with the included hand crank or a power drill with a 10mm socket attachment. When using an electric drill, always engage the clutch feature on a low setting. Attach the crank or power drill to the drive shaft on the upright. Turn the drive shaft clockwise to raise the stand. Do not raise the stand past the maximum height mark found on the inside upright. To lower the stand, turn the crank or drill counterclockwise. If using a drill, be sure to remove it from the drive shaft after making height adjustments to the PRS-30. To rotate the clamp in the stand, loosen the swing handle, turn the clamp, and retighten. The PRS-30 was designed to clamp onto most bicycles while they are still on the ground. The stand can then lift the bike up to a reasonable working height using the included crank. To place a bike in the PRS-30, open the clamp jaws by spinning the clamp handle. Insert the bike and close the clamp jaws until they are sufficiently tight. If equipped with a leg assembly, you can easily move the PRS-30 around your workspace. Place a foot on the wheel plate assembly and lean the stand back until it's being supported by the wheels. With both hands on the upright, use the wheels to move the PRS-30 to your desired location. With a foot on the wheel plate assembly, slowly lean the stand forward until all 4 leg caps are in contact with the ground. The leg end caps of the PRS-30 are offset to help with leveling on uneven floors. Start with the printed A on the end caps facing down. If all 4 feet do not make contact with the ground, reposition and rotate the caps until your stand is level. For replacement parts, warranty information, and more information on all of our products, visit parktool.com.